Look deep into these innocent eyes, reflecting the burning fire of 1,000 silent betrayals. And while the world watches, a dusty teddy bear lies forgotten in the rubble, a silent witness to stolen childhoods. As a mother's tears fall heavily on white shrouds where dreams were once meant to grow, the thick smoke of a bombed school rises slowly, haunting the conscience of the entire world. These charred notebooks tell the painful stories of lessons that ended in fire and blood, while orphaned children stand together in sorrow, their silence louder than any war cry ever heard. Panic echoes through the hospital halls as the innocent pay the ultimate price today, and a father gives a final heartbreaking kiss on a cold forehead, a heartbeat lost forevermore. Blood-stained shoes lie on a cracked pavement, marking a path of sorrow and pain, as a predator drone shadows the dark sky, hunting the small and the helpless from above.
Stay quiet. We're safe here.
Rain washes the lonely, empty playground, where laughter has been replaced by the cold wind, while in the flickering candlelight, families pray for a dawn they may never see. They hold a half-burnt map of a home, drawn by small hands that now tremble with fear, as the dust of destruction settles on the bread of a family's final meal. A young boy grips the rusted key to a house that no longer stands, while the rhythmic drip of a hospital IV counts the final seconds of a fading life. A sea of people mourns in the streets of Tehran, a nation united in its deep grief, as a white dove watches the burning city, searching for a place of lasting peace. A single tear turns into a drop of liquid fire, lighting the way for eternal justice, because silence is no longer an option when the blood of the innocent cries out. Metallic monsters now roll over civilian roads, crushing the hope of the living, while cold, robotic eyes watch through high-tech lenses, devoid of any human mercy. Inside, holographic war rooms glow blue, planning the destruction of an ancient and holy land, as missiles tear through the midnight sky, lighting the ocean in shades of blood red. A digital map reveals the dark and hidden ambition of a greater Israel's expansion, while the Star of David shadows the map, a symbol of growing regional hegemony. Steel birds break the sound barrier with a roar, bringing terror to those on the ground, as a robotic hand signs the decree of death, erasing humanity with one cold stroke. Shadowy leaders drink to their conquest, while the world burns in their wake, and the static of mainstream media hides the truth behind a thick wall of lies. A heavy military boot crushes a fragile flower, showing the true face of brutality, while red code falls like rain as the secret Stepan Files begin to leak to the world. A soldier takes a trophy photo, smiling amidst the smoking ruins of a school, as gold and weapons are exchanged in darkness, fueling the machinery of endless war. Thermal vision locks onto a target, turning a sanctuary hospital into a kill zone, while barbed wire vines choke the map, imprisoning a nation behind walls of hate. Black smoke chokes the sun as the very lifeblood of the earth burns, but the graffiti of hegemony is being washed away by the rising tide of red. A finger hovers over the launch button, ready to ignite a global fire, as the chessboard of nations is set and the pawns are finally starting to rebel. In a humble room, a man of God bows his head in deep prayer, and as the beads of a tasbih fall, they mark the rhythm of a spiritual resistance. An empty chair stands in the hall, illuminated by a divine ray of light, while a leader's voice once shook the world, calling for the dignity of all men. A portrait rises high above the crowd, carried by the hands of the faithful, as a visionary gaze looks toward the horizon, seeing a future without oppression. Simple glasses rest on a wooden desk next to the sacred words of the Quran, while a soul rises like a pillar of light, guiding a nation through the darkness. The world weeps for a martyr who never bowed to the arrogant powers, and a lion roars in the desert as the flag of resistance waves high in the wind. A hand writes the message of eternal truth, a pen more powerful than 1,000 swords, while black flags wave in the wind, a sea of mourning for a hero. An old man hugs a picture, his tears watering the seeds of a new revolution, as the sun sets on Al-Aqsa, the ultimate goal of a long and difficult journey. Flowers and soldiers surround a grave where a legend now rests in peace, while a voice waveform pulses with life, carrying a message that can never die. A child looks at the martyr's face, finding the courage to stand tall, as the legacy passes to the next generation, a sacred trust of the spirit. Thunder rolls over the mountains, announcing the arrival of a divine storm, because a leader's legacy is written in blood, a story that will never fade. The monitors glow in the dark as the Stepan Files finally reveal the hidden truth, while lasers carve new borders, showing the Zionist plan to divide and conquer. Classified seals crumble, exposing the lies of the CIA and the Mossad to the light, as the laughter of a tyrant reflects the fire of a burning civilization. A spiderweb of influence spreads from Tel Aviv across the entire Western world, while underground servers hum with the data of a global deep state conspiracy. An eye turns into a lens, watching every movement of the oppressed, as gold is traded for blood and the price of war reaches new heights. Digital waves strike the grid, plunging 1 million homes into darkness, while a man in a suit points to a new world order built on the ruins of freedom. The mouths of the media are sewn shut with threads of stolen gold, but the target list is revealed, naming the heroes who stood in their way. Satellites lock onto civilian targets, marking the end of the old world, while biological weapons are labeled in secret labs prepared for a regional genocide. A handshake in the shadows seals the fate of 1 million innocent souls, as a mechanical claw uproots the olive tree, the final death of peace. Blood-stained shoes lie on a cracked pavement, marking a path of sorrow and pain, as a mechanical claw uproots the olive tree, the final death of peace. Blood drips on the dollar bill, the currency of a dying empire, while the Zionist kings play their game, but the people are awakening now. The UN logo flickers and fades, a symbol of a useless global system, as secret tunnels are filled with fire, hidden under the mask of peace. The fire spreads across the globe, a war they wanted but can never win, while jets refuel in the clouds, preparing for a strike they will soon regret. An Iranian soldier stands in the sand, holding the flag of the pure, as the streets of the world are filling with people who finally see the truth. A soldier looks in the mirror and sees the face of a monster, while wrinkled hands hold a key, a promise to return to the stolen land. A missile explodes in the sky, a firework of courage against the dark, as the sun cuts through the smoke, a light that can never be put out. A boy plants a flower in a tank, a symbol of life over death, while the map of Greater Israel crumbles, turning into the dust of history. The people turn off the lies, choosing to listen to their own courageous hearts, as a bridge is built over the ruins, connecting the hearts of the oppressed. The holy book is opened, and the promise of justice is finally read aloud, while the Stepan Files flash on every screen, exposing the truth to all. A lion and a dove enter the gates, bringing a new era of lasting peace, as the face of the martyr appears in the sky, a guardian of the truth. A final explosion of pure light wipes away the darkness of the past, while a child runs through the green fields where the war once raged hot. The truth cannot be murdered, and the slaves are finally free men, as a newborn baby grips a finger, the beginning of a world with hope.